Hello and welcome to another episode of the Daily Gem. It is only 4:20 in the morning today, so not to get you all so upset like yesterday, where it's 3 in the morning. Today, I'm lazy. It's 4:20 in the morning. Welcome to the Daily Gem. I have a special episode for you today. I'm going to tell you a story of September 11th that you've probably never heard. This is an incredible story with an incredible lesson. So the story starts like this. About a month ago, 2 months ago, now we're holding in April 2018 when we're recording this. So I think in February, January, I'm losing track of time a little bit. But when Brexit happened, maybe it was even last summer. But when Brexit happened and England broke away from the EU, so there was a man who lives in Queens, New York, by the name of William Abood. And William Abood was a partner with a couple other partners in a trading firm named FXCM. It specialized in currency trading. And when Brexit happened, the British pound went into the garbage for a few days before it recovered. And that happened, it totally bankrupted their entire business because they didn't have money to cover the downside. Long story short, the entire business collapsed overnight, and these partners, many of whom were giving millions of dollars to charity, all of a sudden lost everything in one fell swoop. So this William Abood is a religious Jew. So he went to this rabbi who I listened to, who lives in Brooklyn, came to this William Abood because he used to get money from him for charity a lot, and he says, "How are you dealing with God now? That you gave millions of dollars to charity, and in 1 second, while you were sleeping, your entire business collapsed." He says, "Rabbi, I want to tell you something. I want to tell you a quick story that explains how I feel about God in such a circumstance like this, what happened with FXCM. If you go back about 17 years, I was just starting in the business of stockbroking, and I was sitting around the table, circular table like that, with a whole bunch of people. And the guy on the left side of me was my best friend. And we talked all the time. And one day he comes in the office and he says, "Listen, I was approached by a large firm, much larger than ours, and they want to hire as many people as I can hire in this office to run their new currency trading firm. They want to make it the best currency trading firm on the market." So this William Abood is convinced that his friend sitting next to him at the table is going to hire him as one of the people. Because also he mentioned that they're offering, very high salaries and bonuses and all kinds of things to just join the company. So weeks go by and William's not hired. And finally, his friend comes in the office and says, "Look, the company told me we're done hiring. There's a hiring freeze, or it's over. We're done. And that's it." And a couple weeks later, all those people went away, and William's sitting there at the table with a basically minimum wage job plus commissions, wondering what happened to him. He was talented and skilled, and he was this guy's best friend. So as it would have it, that firm was Cantor Fitzgerald. So any of you who know anything about the history of September 11th and the very, very tragic, horrific stories that day, the worst of all of the tragedies in terms of at least number of lives lost was Cantor Fitzgerald. They were on the 86th floor of the first tower that was hit, which is right where the plane hit. None of them had a chance. They were all killed on impact. So every single one of the people around that table in William's old office, unfortunately, were killed on September 11th. And he said to this rabbi, he says, "Rabbi, I could have been there. I should have been there. In the way the world usually works, I should have been hired. I should have been there. I should have been one of those people on the 86th floor on September 11th, and I shouldn't be here today." So every day is my September 11th. You know how I say at the end of all these videos, and I know I mentioned the video from yesterday and I got a little emotional, live today like it's the best day of your life because you got up today and you don't know what's going to be tomorrow. Well, William Abood said that exact idea. He said, every day is a reliving of September 11th for me. The good part. That I'm alive now. And every day that I'm alive is a chance to do something. And according to the ways of the normal working of the world, I shouldn't be alive now. I should have been hired, I should have been there, and I'm not. So I'm alive. He said, when that happened, he said, for 6 months I couldn't pray. 6 months. I was so angry at God for doing this to me. And now I see God has a plan for everything. Everything in this world. You don't have to believe that. You don't have to understand that. I'm just telling you from where I come from also. This is an important thing to keep in mind. That God knows what He's doing. So, on that note, there's no promotions today. I'm just going to leave you with this thought. Today, you can change your life. Today, you can live a day full of meaning, full of passion, full of energy, and as I always say, live with vigor, vitality, energy, and passion. We'll see you on our next video. This is Josh Shrier. Bye for now.